for you though. harvesting all of this beautiful calendula, and I'm singing to the plants as I do so, letting them know that I'm showing reverence and respect as I harvest. And I'm just so grateful for the abundance. I feel like I've picked so many, and there's still so much abundance left to be had, and it just shows you the love nature has to give. This is just a little small garden, and there's so much here to pick. My class has already picked the calendula. Like, I think there were 10 people out here who already picked the calendula, and somehow there's still so much more for me, and there's still so much more for everybody else. If we respect and reserve nature, then she gives us everything that we need back times 1,000. I mean, look at this. Nature is God. Nature is God. I already picked everything that I wanted over here, and look at how much there is still left. And I haven't even gotten over to this side yet. This is milk thistle. So now that I finished with the calendula, I think I have a good solid 3 cups of like fresh flower. Now I am going to harvest some yarrow. Yarrow is incredible for any type of bleeding. It's an astringent, and it really helps your skin to tighten up. And the flowers help. Let's go over to the roses. Look, this is all plantain right here. This is all plantain right here. It likes to grow where humans step. Ooh, yeah, I might harvest some of this right here. This is the size of my hand. It's beautiful. Wow. You're so beautiful. Thank you. I won't take any more from you. La rose. Rose. Thank you. Look at this beautiful guardian. I just thrifted these super cute items from Goodwill. I think these were $1.50 each, and then this was like $2. Like, oh, I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. Made in Germany. Wow, I love the gold trim, and it's just like in the shape of this perfect moon, but it also kind of looks like a seashell. And then there's flowers in the middle. Like, I tried to walk past it, but then I could not. And then I really needed some candle holders, and these are really pretty. I love crystal, y'all. Yeah, this is $2.50, and this was $4.50. So, all this cute stuff. So grateful. What is up, everybody? I'm gonna show you today how to make a calendula oil real quick, how to make a calendula elixir, and also how to make a little rose petal bath thing. I don't know, I'm just really experimenting today, and we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the process of what I'm doing. I'm really excited for the rose petals, and I'm really excited to show you guys the herbs that I just harvested from the garden. I mean, you kind of saw the herbs that I harvested from the garden, but now I'm gonna show you up close and what I do with them. Okay, so let's do this. This is the yarrow. So beautiful. The leaves remind you that it's grabbing things and pulling them out of you. Plantain is an incredible skin healer. It really renews and like penetrates into your skin. Fresh is best, baby. And I got cute little baby leaves too. Look at this precious rose. Wow. This is gorgeous. I mean, honestly, the camera doesn't know justice. Beautiful pieces of rose. Oh gosh. So all of this goes into the herbal salve that I make, the herbal oil that I make, and yeah, I just really love fresh. Fresh is best. Everything's just like so beautiful, I cannot. I literally cannot, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. which flowers I want to go in there for the sake of a flower essence. So I'm going to move this to the side right now because I'm going to pick off the rose petals that I got from the other rose plants, and I need to put that outside to infuse in the sun before the sun goes down. The sun's going down and I need the sun. So yeah, I'm going to do that really quick because that's time sensitive, and then this I will make exactly after I'm done with that. I just filled this pot with a little bit of water, and what I did was I just took the beautiful roses and kind of washed them like this, washing them like that. So what I'm going to do is pick the petals and put some water just over it, just so it's covering it, and a little bit of brandy. And then I'm gonna set this out in the sun, and I'm gonna use this actually as a facial toner. I'm gonna use it as a spray on my face because honestly, rose petals, they go straight into water, and then I'm using the brandy to preserve it. And then since it's going directly in my face, I'm mixing it with some witch hazel that I just got today. It's lavender, but it's okay. Lavender and rose is so nice. So I thought that this would be a nice little treat for myself, hashtag tourist season, to make myself a little spray. And I've never done this before, but I think just like my natural intuition is telling me this is the right thing to do, and it should be okay. This might be the flower I'm gonna make a flower essence out of. I feel like I have a lot in here. I mean, like, not like a ton, but honestly, I really want to make a rose flower essence, like, desperately. And I have her here, and I think that I'm gonna put this in a crystal bowl and let it outside and infuse, and for the sun to transfer this rose's energy into the water and to give it to you. If you feel called to this flower, there is a reason for that. She provides healing in your heart center. Do you feel loved? Are you loving yourself enough? Do you feel rejected by yourself? Do you feel love in the world? Do you feel any love around you? Answer these questions and see if you could use her beautiful magic, her beautiful power, her beautiful message. Rose. Rose. Okay, I just put the rose flower essence outside, and now I'm gonna pour a little bit of water in here and some brandy. And this time I think I'll actually measure. Actually no, I don't think I will. But since it's just going to be out for the rest of the night and just under the sun, I think that I'll just honestly let it sit for like 24, 48 hours, and that should be enough. That should be enough. Okay, so now it is just time to make the oil. Very excited for this. I'm actually going to make a rose calendula elixir. I think it's going to be really delicious. I'm going to save some rose petals, of course, for my oil, but I'm also going to put some rose petals in this calendula elixir that I'm going to make, and I'm really excited to see how it tastes and how it turns out. So right now I'm just washing the rose petals and just a little bit of water, some pure water, of course, and making sure that all the little buggies are gone from the rose petals. It's good to clean your plants the best that you can, obviously for sanitation reasons. At the same time, like, there aren't going to be very many like poisonous bugs that are in your herbs. I know, but like, don't freak out if you find a bug or something. Just just like either try to get it off, clean it the best you can, but nature is nature. Straight up. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump the rest of the calendula in here. Oh, some rose petals. Of course. And I just like to do this. I feel like this is a good way to wash them off without damaging them. Using this jar, just because it's my first elixir and like, you know, I don't know. The smaller the jar, the less the mistake I kind of feel like. And it's also like personalized for you. If you really like it, then you have like a good amount. So first I'm gonna put in the rose petals, make sure they're nice and dry. And I'm going to rip them with love. Putting in my intention that these roses actually bring so much love and flavor into this elixir. And that's all that I'm going to use. I just took maybe like 7 or 8 petals. And I just want the essence, like the flavor of them. The rest of these I'm going to use for my skin oil. I'm going to take these flower heads and just pop them in here. I was going to chop them up, but I don't really feel like doing that. I just think that the flower heads by themselves should be enough because I'm putting alcohol in it. The plants are gonna give. They're just naturally gonna give with the alcohol and the honey. And then when I put it in the sun, you know, like, I'm just doing a nice little infusion. And then once, honestly, I'm done with this plant matter, like when I express it and when I take everything out, I can reuse what's in here and make a infusion. I can make a tea, I can make a syrup, I can make, what else can I make? I can make another tincture. I can make another tincture, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So these stems I'm gonna use in the oil. I just feel like they'll be good. They'll be all right in the oil. Look at how beautiful. I'm like obsessed. Like, I really, really love calendula, and when you drink a lot of calendula tea like I do, you just get like a liking, like a taste for calendula tea. And I feel like making an elixir is just gonna be like top notch. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually gonna post this on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at emerald.earth. I'm there and I like to make herbal remedies and just like tell you guys about my daily life though. So follow me on Instagram. Please like this video, please subscribe. And yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying the content and that you're learning how to make things simple for yourself, for your family. It's just wonderful. You know what I just realized? The moon is in Virgo. I'm a Virgo sun, and just like doing these practical things, communing with nature in this way, it definitely makes sense that I would be doing this today, because I'm like, well, what's so special about today? The moon's in Virgo. That's what's so special about today. And I like to make medicine when the moon is in Virgo. Virgo represents the earth energy. Virgo represents literally the earth goddess, the maiden of earth. And yeah, Taurus and Capricorn are off doing their little thing, and I'm here picking flowers. That's the energy of Virgo. Like, we get a lot done, but we love our nature, we love our earth time, we love making magical things, and you know, we just love magic. So I'm gonna taste this. Could use a little bit more honey. Could use a little bit more honey. Honey for sweetness, baby. Oh my gosh. I mean, just look at this. Glorious. Beautiful elixir. I mean, I know this is gonna be so tasty. Yep. And when the calendula starts to seep out, the calendula has its own taste, the rose has its own taste, and I am just so excited to taste the tastes. Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you said, anywhere. Always pick a label. Always. I don't care if you know, you don't know. Always. Always. Calendula and rose fresh elixir. Pop this right onto the top. One more time, I promise that I'll let you go. Okay, so I just spent like 10 minutes hand drying each one of these leaves, because when you're making oil, you do not want any water in that whatsoever. The plants already have water in them, and that's already a high risk. It could go rancid. So you want to make sure that your plants are clean, obviously. And this one's still a little bit wet, you can see. But I try to get them as dry as possible, because when you put it in oil and water don't mix. So keep that in mind. But everything is 100% ready, clean, and ready to go into the jar. I chose this jar. I was looking for so many. I chose this jar, and I think I have enough oil. Hopefully I have enough oil, but yeah, let's see how this goes. So I'm going to show you how to make an herbal oil using fresh herbs. First thing I'm going to do is cut these herbs up. You want as much surface area as possible. You don't want to just stick the whole leaf like so in the jar and then pour oil over it. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that your leaves are cut up really nicely, so that the oil can take the medicine easier. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and cut everything on this tray, and we're also going to cut up the flowers because I really want them to have a lot of medicine coming out of the oil. I low-key did not weigh this, and I should, but honestly, it's just like an herbalist intuition. I swear, y'all, you just know, like, you just know how much to get. I just knew how much to pick, and honestly, this is going to be such an overabundance. So you see, these pieces are a lot smaller. It smells incredible. Literally smells so good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in the jar. You don't want to cut it up so much that you don't know what's in there, just enough so that the surface breaks. Calendula flowers, all for myself. This is the beautiful calendula, plantain, yarrow, rose petals. I'm going to put oil all over it. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my Instagram story. And again, follow me on Instagram if you haven't, EmeraldEarth at Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to go outside and see how my flower essences are doing. And there's just still so much to do, but I really do appreciate you being here, and thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram if you want to know how to package this, but it's basically the same thing. I'm just taking oil, pouring it over, lidding it, labeling it, and leaving it to sunbathe. Oil can go rancid in direct sunlight, so make sure that you're putting a brown paper bag over your oil. Like this video, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye! Some sweet almond oil, cold pressed unrefined. I just put this right on top. Look at how beautiful. Camera does not do this justice right now at all. The color is stunning.